Next, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Tigers will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. First play looking to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of the offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Breaks free. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards.
Stop it. It's good.
The Tigers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here the Clemson offense heads back out of the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down. They're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Man, the defense did everything right here. Good coverage, good job of knowing where the quarterback is, but they just couldn't quite keep him short of the first down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it rip. What a catch! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after the incompletion. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Clark. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Keeping it on the ground here. The freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's an out route. The catch made. Puts into space at the 50. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. It's a quarterback keeper. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground here.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Swarm by the pass rush. A sack.
Really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Shotgun handoff here. Fighting off the defender. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Tigers. A huge defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
PAT puts him up 13 now. Got momentum at after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and, of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He's got it with room to run. And the defense wraps him up. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Entertaining 1st half here.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the 2nd half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fine time now, rolling to his left. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Williams. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The defense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down. We're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
This will likely be the last play of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. He'll throw it now. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
Oh, that's a pig.
Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. The Tigers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it.
Let's go.
And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
He escapes the pocket. The sophomore calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Glenn. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. But very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Them 6 points, and they bounce back here. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Hayes. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. He's brought down at the 28. First down and 10. Where's the snap? Looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. And they'll finally let it fly deep to the right. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. First down. We're going to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And they trap him for a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set to some of those greats.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Defense is coming after him. Pump over the middle. It's Clark. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he takes it around the 20. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
It's a shotgun run call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He fires it down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the special teams. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offense coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The shotgun running play call. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
It's a first.
Short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Caught in the backfield. It's Staley. Muscles past the defender. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
The sure hands. It's Clark.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Let's it go.
Oh, pick it.
Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. You come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Gonna run it. It's Hayes. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here we are in the second half. This run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Oh, he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a 2-point deficit after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The pass rush closing in. That's caught. It's Williams. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. That completion sets up a second down play. He hands it off from the gun. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Back to throw. It's Van Buren. He's running out of time here. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
He knocks it through with confidence. The player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout while they check him out. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. They bring it down to the 41. The return team does a solid job there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. He's back to throw again on second down. Makes the grab. It's Hayes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game over just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
4th down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Their last chance here. Fires it to the wideout.
No! Are you kidding me?
Marker on the play.
Dude.
That should result in a 1st down.
Okay.
So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He didn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Crowd trying to help out here on 4th down.
Let's go.
And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. 2 o'clock with the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. The back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. Tried to push the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking deep for late game heroics. And
tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The pocket breaking down. And he'll just get rid of it.
And the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.